What's up, family? My name is Felicity and welcome to Congo Talks 243. If this is your first time, I would really encourage you to subscribe just so you are notified when I post new videos. And for those of you, family, who have been here for a long time, welcome back. I am so glad you're still here. So today I am going to tackle an argument that I feel like is a very petty one that I observe Congolese people always having. It is this argument about Lingala versus Swahili. And I want to tackle this because I've experienced two sides of argument. There are those people who think that, okay, Lingala is the ultimate proof that you are Congolese. If you don't speak Lingala, then your Congoleseness is ultimately put in question. So that is the first side of the argument. The second side is of those people that are now sort of boycotting Lingala because they feel like it shouldn't be to the standard that people are putting it into. So the reaction is to boycott Lingala. And I want to tell you today why both of those positions are wrong. Because both of them are not coming from a place of love for the country. They're coming from a place of division. You think that, okay, because I speak Swahili, I do not have to learn Lingala, because Lingala is not all that. And also on the flip side, those who are advocating for Lingala, it's coming from a place of saying that, okay, if you do not speak Lingala, then you are not one of us. Even here in this space, in multiple videos, I find these arguments, you know, Congolese people kind of trying to separate themselves from each other based on which national language that they speak. This is what I have to say for the first group of people who think that to be Congolese, you have to speak Lingala. May I remind you that we have 4 national languages. We have 4 national languages in Congo. It's not for no reason that we have those 4 national languages. We are a very diverse country. And this is basic knowledge because we learn this from primary school, we learn it in high school that we have 4 national languages, but I do not seem to understand why full-grown adults cannot conceive the reality that Congo has 4 national languages, and you are still going around with your ignorance saying that, okay, anybody who does not speak Lingala is not Congolese enough. That is ignorance. Someone who speaks Lingala is not more Congolese than someone who speaks Swahili. Someone who speaks Kikongo is not more Congolese than someone who speaks Chiluba or Kiluba or any other Kitetela or any other language. You know? We need to be able to get past these petty arguments. So this is for the first group. And for the second group, all I have to say is your argument to boycott Lingala just because people are telling you that, okay, you're not Congolese enough if you speak Lingala, is also not a good position. Because a genuine reaction of someone who loves their country when they get told that you don't speak this national language of the country, the reaction of someone who loves their country should be to learn that language. I've had experiences with people telling me that, why don't you speak Swahili, because don't you come from Congo? My reaction as someone who wants to actually get to know my country, as someone who wants to see my country prosper, my reaction is, okay, then maybe I should learn Swahili. Maybe I should learn some Swahili. My reaction is not to protest against Swahili and be like, Swahili is not all that. I speak Kikongo, I speak Lingala, so Swahili should go away. I don't need Swahili. That's not a reaction of someone who loves their country. That's a reaction of someone who's trying to hold on to their tribes, who's trying to hold on to their side of the country. And we have to recognize that we need to unlearn a lot of things that we have carried with us. We have learned a lot of things from the previous generations, whether that is the generations of our parents or the generations of our grandparents. We have learned a lot of things that have landed our country into the mess that it is in right now. Why do you need to protest against Lingala? As a Congolese person, Lingala is part of you. Swahili is also part of you. If you are pissed about the fact that you do not speak Swahili or you do not speak Lingala or Kikongo, learn them. Nobody's stopping you. Learn them. They are your cultural heritage. You are from Congo. You are from Congo, and Lingala is part of Congo. Swahili is part of Congo. Kikongo is part of Congo. Chiluba, Kiluba, Kitetela, these are languages that are part of our country. And anybody who loves their country should be interested to learn these languages. I'm not saying that you must speak them, but at least know the cultural heritage that surround them. Be interested. Being interested is ultimately the first step towards knowing more. It's the same concept. If you love someone, if you love a person, you would want to know all about them. You would want to know who their parents are, who their siblings are. You would love to know what their favorite colors are, those small things. If you love someone, you would ultimately want to know more about them. It's the same concept. If you love Congo, you would want to know more about Congo. We have amazing cultures in Congo. They're different, but they are amazing cultures. And we shouldn't be scared of them. We shouldn't be alienating ourselves from them. We should be genuinely interested to find out about these things. If we are ever going to advance our country, we have to be able to think at the national level. And thinking that one language is better than the other, or one language is not worth learning because you speak another, is a very limiting mindset. It's not going to help us. If division could arrange the country, if division could build Congo, Congo would be built by now. If claiming your tribe or claiming your side of the country could build Congo, it really would have built Congo by now. But we can see that it cannot build the country. We can see that, if anything, it's even destabilizing the country even more. So if we realize that this is the problem, we have to fix it. So that's all that I had to put out there. Please, if your interest is to promote your tribe, promote your language, promote whatever, this is not the place for you. You can exit. This is the place for people who love Congo enough to want to learn about Congo. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope that this, whatever I'm saying now, actually makes sense to you and makes you think. Okay? Makes you think a little bit. And please, leave your thoughts in the comments. For those of you who speak Swahili, or those of you who speak Lingala, or other national languages like Kikongo and Chiluba, let me know in the comment what are some of the situations or divisive situations that you have encountered as someone who does not speak a certain language of the country, for example. And how did it make you feel? And what are some of the approaches that you individually are taking to ensure that, you know, you integrate more into what actually makes us Congolese, and not just your side of the country, not just your national language. What are some of the steps that you are individually taking to ensure that you are actually moving yourself towards having a more nationalistic mindset, a more pan-African mindset even? Let me know in the comment, and I will see you guys very soon in the next videos. Bye. Mwah.